Hey everyone, it's Mike from Rogala Photography here. Adobe just released an update, and I tell you, I would call it a major update to Lightroom Classic, regular Lightroom, and Lightroom Mobile, where they added generative AI to their remove tool. It's early access. If you remember, they did the same thing to the lens blur right here. Um, they did do a change to that one too, but I have not played with that one yet, so I'm gonna do another video on that. So today is just gonna be the generative AI. Okay. Now I'll tell you, I tried this a couple times, and for the most part, I'd say about 80, 90% it worked pretty good. I think if you take it into Photoshop, it works a little bit better, which I don't know if they're using a different algorithm or anything with Lightroom or not. This one, it depends on the photo. I had a couple photos where they were like simple removals, and it just none of the choices were very good. So I got this photo here. What I want to do is I want to remove the people. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come on over here, click on my remove tool. Make sure you are on the remove tool because you also have the heal tool and the clone stamp tool as well. You want to be on the remove tool, and you want to make sure you have checked generative AI and then object aware. And object aware, it kind of looks around at its surroundings to see what is there so it knows what to put in the space that you are trying to remove. All you got to do now here is you got your tool here, and I want to add to the mask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge it here, and I am going to make a selection around my subjects here. Okay. Now the cool thing is when you let go of your mouse key, all it does is make your selection. But if you notice here, I have the shadows of the people here. I want to add that. So I come on over here where it says refinement. Okay. And I can add or subtract. So I want to add to this mask. So I make sure that the add is selected. I am going to make my cursor a little smaller. And then I'm just going to come here like this. Got that shadow. And then over here, take that shadow. And that's it. And then all I got to do is hit reply or apply. And then just like in Photoshop, it's going to do its thing. It's actually pretty quick. I'm on a Mac 16-inch MacBook Pro M1 processor, and it's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I mean, you can see how fast it went. And here's what happened here. The other cool thing is that you just like in Photoshop, you get they give you three choices. So here's the first choice. Come on over here and click this arrow. There's the second choice, and then I can click this arrow again. And there's my third choice. Okay. So it's for me, it's between the second and third choice. I'm going to keep the second choice. Okay. Then all I got to do is hit the close button, and the people are gone. Let's just say I want to go back. Well, all I got to do is come back over here, click on my remove tool. Okay. And then I got to find my mask. You can see how right here. So I just click it. And now I can go back in if I want to, and I can refine the mask if I want. So let's just say, oh, I don't know. Let me hit refine. And I want to remove, let me see, I want to remove this van or this truck, whatever it is right here. So I'm going to add that to the mask. And then I go back and hit apply again. And now it's going to go back and do its thing. And it's a little slower this time because, it's over here on the edge. So it'll do its thing. And there's my choices here. Now, again, I get my three choices. So I can go now. Unfortunately, from what I can see here, you only get three more choices. Now in Photoshop, you have your original three choices, and then when you do another generative fill or generative AI in the same area, it'll give you three more. So then you'll have six. So this one, it seems to erase the first ones that were there. So here's the first one, there's the second, and there's the third. And in this one, I like the third one. So, and again, over here, I can't tell what happened over here. Let me close this up and let me hit the zoom tool here. Yeah, you can see right here, I left a little bit right in there here. Okay. So what if I want to, I can go back again and click on this one. This is cool. Now all I got to do here is just hit refresh and it's only going to refresh that one. Okay. So I'll do that, hit refresh and see what I can get for that one now. If I can fix that. See, I would still kind of mess it up a little bit. But one thing about the remove tool, I don't know about you guys, but it always never really did a good job along the edges of a photo. It always left a little bit of an issue there. So, and actually, here you go. This is the good one right here. So the last one, and you can actually see that there is a little bit here, but not terrible, not exactly terrible. But over here, you can see it did a good job. Here, remove the people that were here. There's nothing left here. It actually did pretty good over here with this fence and the guardrail, whatever. So it did a very, very good job. So I mean, to be able to not have to leave Lightroom to go into Photoshop and then bring it back, I tell you, that's a game changer. It saves, X amount of time. It saves several minutes off your workflow time. So, kudos to Adobe for doing this. And you know what? It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. It's been constantly improving. So, anyway, hopefully you like it. Keep an eye out for my video on the new lens blur. Again, they redid that here. I'm not gonna kind of go through that right now. So, because I want to be able to play around with it, see how it works. I do like the other lens blur they did though, but if you also notice too, they took out early access. So basically, it's a full blown feature now. It's not just early access anymore. Whereas if you come on up here to the remove tool, here's where the early access is. Okay. So anyway, hopefully you enjoy the video. You got something out of it. Take care, everybody.